Hello everyone, this is Meiping from CGTN Digital reporting live at the China International Fair for Trade in Services held in Beijing. Right now I'm inside of the National Convention Center, which is the venue for a comprehensive exhibition. Maybe you can tell from my outfit today that we're going to visit the winter sports section of this exhibition. Next to me is a professional ski simulator. Well, I don't know how to ski, but hopefully this simulator can give me an experience of what it's like to fly above snow. So you can see I already have my ski shoes on, and this whole experience will be under instruction of professional, so I will be safe.
它什么水平？
So I feel like I was getting better at the end, but you can see that I don't know how to ski. And here we have a professional, and I think he can show you the real power of the simulator. So let's watch him ski.
这会儿。
So it was nothing like when I was skiing. That's really fast and looks really professional. And that was Mr. Jiang Jian with the producer of the simulator, the SkyTech Sports. And here we have another staff of this booth, and she can tell us more about the simulator. So can you please first introduce yourself?
My name is Kathy. So I'm the responsible of this booth. I would like to introduce something of the cloud broadcasting technology to all of you.
So firstly, can you tell us a little about the simulator? What is the application scenario of it?
Well, the ski simulator has been widely used, especially for training. It has been deployed and used for 2 Olympic Games, I think maybe since 2014. Yeah.
So 2014 in Sochi and 2018 in Pyeongchang.
Yeah.
Okay. I noticed there is a set of cameras over here. So what do they do?
Well, as you know, this is really quite a good combination of the freewheel technology and the cloud broadcasting technology. As you know, around the ski simulator, we just deploy 8 4K cameras. So as you know, this is really quite important. All of these signals, maybe later in the future, will be transmitted to the cloud. And as you know, the editors will be adding them in the cloud and even at home. So this is really quite important. This is the form changing, especially for the Winter Olympic Games. Yeah.
So what is the difference between this cloud broadcasting and traditional way of broadcasting?
Well, as you know, for the traditional way of broadcasting, the studio one is really quite expensive. Yeah, really quite expensive. So as you know, a lot of games can't be broadcasted. As you know, for the cloud broadcasting, well, this is one of the most important scientific Olympic. The most important issue is that it has deployed like the 5G, like the cloud, like the big data technologies into these cloud broadcasting technologies. So it can sharply reduce the cost, and it can just try to employ these technology widely used. This is really quite important.
It's cheaper and wider in terms of application.
Yeah.
And have you guys been using this technology in some places?
Sure. So as you know, for this epidemic experience, this is really quite common here. Most of us will talk about it. And as you know, for the youth training opening of BSU basketball, which was held in Ulaanbaatar, in July, as you know, at the time, the professors of the BSU, they can't go to Xinjiang. So as you know, is there any way to change this mode? We just try to deploy 2 smartphones, in the basketball court, and will be edited in Beijing, and around 5,000 parents just watch them by their phones. So as you know, it can show you that, the cloud broadcasting technologies can be used not only for the Olympic Games, but it can also be used in our normal lives.
So it's really help to rural area, especially, right?
Yeah, sure. So we just try to put some applications to the cloud broadcasting technologies. So we have just put the 5A series, for example, like anything, anybody, anywhere, anytime, and even anywhere. This means, it can broaden our view of the cloud broadcasting technology, not only for the games, not only maybe for most important events, but can be used in our normal lives. Yeah.
So for our viewers, does that mean that we have more choices when we watch games?
Sure, definitely sure. For example, if you are the marathon enthusiasts, yes, I think maybe traditionally what you can see is only the editor just try to apply to you. For example, like the public signals, which you can be which you can be seen, for example, from the CCTV or from the internet.
That's just one view, one angle, right?
Yeah, only one view and one angle. But as you know, we've got so many cameras, and we can just capture your view and capture you. For example, we can just try to deploy the AI technologies, and in this view, you can see yourself. So this means we can try to apply any view to you. Yeah.
Well, that really gives us more choices when we watch games. That's fabulous. fabulous. Okay, thank you so much
Yeah,
for the
thank you very much.
introduction and for letting me experience that simulator.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. So in this winter sports section, we can see a lot of elements related to the 2022 Beijing Olympic Winter Games because, well, that's only 2 years away. And yeah, actually, at my side, we have two adorable mascots. To the right, we have the cute panda with a ice coat, and its name is Bing Dun Dun, and it is the mascot for the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympic Game. And on the other side, we have the shine lantern. Look at the flashes. And its name is Xue Rongrong, and it is the mascot of the Paralympic. So when talking about winter sports, what is the first thing that's in your mind? For me, it's ice and snow. So for our next stop, we're going to learn how the ice and snow for winter games are made. Up there, we have a little snowmaker. See, it's Merry Christmas here. And here we can see this machine. Just let me find someone to explain this for us. Hello, sir. We are CGTN, and we're doing a live stream right now.
Okay.
Can you first introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about this machine?
Yes. So basically, like I'm the general manager of Technalpine China, and this specific machine we use for all of the Olympic projects, as you can see here. Like we have the Yanqing Alpine mountain, we have the Guyangshu where the biathlon and the cross country will be held, the Big Air at the Shougang Park, and also the Secret Guard where they will hold slopestyle and freestyle competitions. And all of them will basically use this machine. So what is the advantage of this machine?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it can produce the most snow from all of the machines.
Okay.
And of course, it's very energy efficient, it's friendly to the environment, and it's very reliable. It's very easy to maintain, and it works very, very well. Also in a large system, because you have to imagine that in those projects, it's not just one machine. It's a big system connected to a pump station, so it's very hard to operate and hard to maintain it. And we have a lot of experience in doing that.
So how long would it take to cover, for example, this jump platform like this? Like how long it takes for the machine to have snow like all over the place?
Yes, it depends very much on the temperature, because you can make a lot of snow if the humidity and the temperature is very low. So for this specific project, with those machines, we would just need several days.
Oh.
But given that yes, because the temperature is so high, there's only like 1 or 2 hours that we can make snow during each night. So it will take longer in reality.
Okay. I heard this one is going to be used for the 2022 Beijing Olympic Games.
Yes, exactly. So all of these, in all projects, we use that machine.
Okay.
Yes.
So I saw a car-like thing over there.
Yes. So this basically is our Engo Ice Wolf. This is the most common machine in the ice resurfacing. It is very, as you can see it, it's energy friendly. It has all electric motors, which means you can use it indoor, because all of the stadiums of the Olympics, they will be held indoor, so you cannot use like a diesel engine or something. And also, can I show you?
Yeah.
Because on the back, this is the key part, because you have to imagine inside there we have a giant blade.
Okay. So maybe the camera can come here to take a look at this area.
We have a very big blade that reshapes the surface. So it basically scratches off the highest surface.
Okay.
And on the front we then spray a thin layer of water to create a new surface.
Okay.
And the advantage of this, because in the Olympics, it's not just if the machine works.
Yeah.
There must be no risk whatsoever. So in that case, it's very easy to replace the blade. So in case something should go wrong, we can replace it in a few minutes. And
I'm actually a fan of figure skating, so I saw a lot of this on ice when I watch games.
All right, that's great.
Right, thank you so much
Thanks.
for the introduction. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
So I think you will see a lot of this machine during the Winter Games. And we are moving to our next stop. We know that Beijing was the host city for the 2008 Summer Olympic Games. And in 2015, Beijing was elected as the host city for the 2022 Winter Olympic Games, along with its neighboring city, Zhangjiakou in Hebei province. So Beijing will become the first city in the world to hold both Summer and Winter Olympic Games. It's really crowded. You can see that people are really interested in these winter sports. Actually, this winter sports section is a part of the World Winter Sports Expo, and this is the first time for the WWSE to stage in the service fair. The purpose of WWSE and communication between China and the rest of the world in terms of winter sports. And if you look to this side, we can see some ski lifts over there. If you are a ski lover, I'm sure you're pretty familiar with this. And if you are just tuning in, this is CGTN reporting live at the China International Fair for Trade in Services in Beijing. And we're inside of the National Convention Center. This is the winter sports section of this whole exhibition. And the service fair is going to be held from September 4th to September 9th. And right in front of me, there is a little ice arena. We can see a lot of people skating. To carry out the spirit of Olympic, WWSC wants to engage 300 million people on ice and snow in China. So we know that nowadays a lot of children are learning winter sports, for example, figure skating, skiing, curling. And some of the sports is really easy to achieve. Maybe you can just play near your home. It doesn't need a lot of facilities. So our next stop is the Shijingshan district. Shijingshan is a district of Beijing, and it has stadium that will be used for the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympic Games. And this exhibition actually is a cooperation of the Shijingshan district and also the International Skating Union and World Curling Federation. And if we move there, we can see that there is a little art exhibition. If the camera can come in a little closer. And these arts down here, these are made by students from Dianchanglu Elementary School. This school is a model school in promoting ice and snow sports in China. So look over there. We have this little curling circuit. A lot of people are playing. I want to take part. Let me find someone to cut me in line. So hi, hello. So
Hello.
Can you introduce yourself first? And actually,
Okay.
I want to play this after your introduction.
Oh, okay. So, do I need to look at there?
It's okay. You can look at the camera, or you can look at me.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll just look at you. We are Shijingshan with Air House,
Okay.
and this is our ice making system.
Okay.
This is our China Pioneer modular assembly carbon dioxide transcritical direct expansion system. So.
Sounds really complicated. complicated.
Yes, but it's really world leading right now. And you see our curling track right here.
Okay.
It's actually all season. So with our aluminum pad, we can bring it outside, outdoor. So even during summer or like nearby the ocean, the ice is still freezing.
Oh, okay.
So that's like a break in our industry. Yes.
Industry.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. That's interesting. So can I try it? Because I never curled before. Never tried curling
Oh
before.
yes, and actually we have
A coach?
yeah, he is actually the leader of our national curling team. So I can let him show you guys how
Sure.
to.
Yeah, please.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah, it's like one of the most popular exhibitions I
Yes,
saw.
yes.
And so this is like what real curling is like.
Oh yes, but this is more recreational because this is only like 18 meters long. So the standard curling track should be like 48 meters long. Yeah.
So I know the rule of curling is to slide the stone closer to the house.
Yeah, the ring.
The ring, yeah. I- Wow,
See, this is like a.
that's
standard
professional, yeah.
So do you want to try?
Yeah, I want to try.
哎，老公，让咱们记住啊，下一个。
Okay.
这边排队。稍等啊，小朋友啊。等会儿让阿姨先上。然后呢？然后记住是。
手机这个
站在上面。我怎么做？
旁边这怎么了？
不要过。
这只要踩在冰面上，
这个是我这别了。
那只脚踩在这上面。
但是我没有放平板。
你比划一下，就调一些表，然后这边胳膊肘放着边儿，
哎呀，我待会儿再。
放膝盖前面。
掰面那个算了。
高点别崩了。
Well, thank you so much. It's really harder than I thought. Well, thank you so much for letting me play and the introduction.
No problem.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So before we leave this Shijingshan district exhibition, I just saw something very interesting. And apparently this is something related to snow. There's a little snowmaker up there. Okay, so I'm going to wait my turn and maybe I'll be the next. Okay, I'm going to let my director hold the microphone because it's going to be dangerous if I'm holding it. that was quite exciting. It's really fast. And there's a little snow down there, so it really feels like winter. Actually, for the Shijingshan district exhibition, they have another special activity. And there's a mailbox over there, if you can see. The green mailbox. And you can actually send a postcard to 2022, the year of the Beijing Olympic. 你好，可以给我一个明信片吗？好嘞，谢谢。I'm going to write down something for myself. So what I read down is, see you in 2022 Beijing. So hopefully I can see you in Beijing 2 years later. And I will let you know if I got this postcard 2 years later. So right now I'm going to put it in the post box. And right now we're moving to another little exhibition. It's Yanqing district in this area. Yanqing is another district of Beijing, and it is also a place that has stadium of Winter Olympics. Let's take a tour and see what we have here. So here we have a small press conference about robots. Yeah, let's move out. So Beijing is actually dedicated to hold a very eco-friendly winter sports. A lot of this district is actually have a lot of measures to keep the environment clean. And yeah, so this is pretty much what I have to show you in today's live stream. And oh, okay. Okay, seems like we have another activity. So my director just asked people from the Yanqing district exhibition to bring their technology out. So let's check out what it is. Okay, so it's a shooting game, seems like.
So laser gun, you have to first load it and
Okay.
press the...
So I have to press the trigger and lift this part, right? Okay. So this is the gun for it, and it's like after I press the trigger, I have to lift it so I can do it another time. Well, let's see how good I am. Well, I saw nothing there. Why is there nothing there? Okay. Because I'm too bad at this. Well, let me just stand a little closer. Oh, okay. If you hit the target, it will show a red dot on the screen. Yeah, see? Okay. 谢谢. Okay, so apparently this is a laser shooting kind of technology, right? Can you tell us a little more about it? But yeah, firstly, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Ms. Liu from the World Sports International Limited Company, and this is our laser pistol. It's mostly used in Summer Olympic Games in the event of modern pentathlon. And this technology is that the pistol generates laser and the target works as a receiver. And if you have aimed the bullseye, the receiver, which is the target, will have a green light on. And other than this one, we also have optical rifles. As
Oh, these are optical rifles, right?
These two are optical rifles used the most in Winter Olympic Games and Paralympic Games. And for example, we have won the bidding for the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympic Games and Paralympic Games. These are the official pistols, rifles used in the Winter Olympic Games. This one is for normal people, and the other one is for visually impaired people. And this one is the optical rifles. They are different from the laser pistols. Optical rifles are receivers. Instead, optical targets, they generate the light and the signal, and the rifle works as a receiver, and it's totally different from the laser pistols.
That's interesting. Thank you so much for the introduction. Yeah, so in this tour, we can see a lot of combinations of technology and winter sports, which make me really wonder what the Beijing Winter Olympic Games would be like. So this is a really interesting and informative tour for me as well. So thank you for watching. We will be at the service fair until the last day, the September 9th. So please stay tuned with CGTN. And Meiping, have a nice day. Bye-bye.